The one we've watched the most because they
Yep.
played it on HBO all the
The thing,
time.
like, I didn't have HBO growing up, right? I had it on DVD, right?
Okay.
Like, I bought all three on DVD. Like, I've seen them all. I watched them on TV, but when I started watching them a lot, I watched the second one the most because I just liked it the most. It just
Like
made
Back
me
to the
laugh
Future too.
the
For me.
hardest.
Yeah. Which I got to talk about Back to the Future too. We just did Back to the Future 1 for like the 40th a while back. But yes, Naked Gun 2.5. The Smell of Fear. Here we go. Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Leslie Nielsen, loves a mystery. Why are we here? Is there life after sex? Yes, Drebin tackles the big issues. And the biggest one of all is how to stop the devious Quentin Habsburg,
Hell yeah, Robert Goulet, baby.
Plans to destroy the environment. Returning with Nielsen is the hilarious Naked Gun. Oh, in this hilarious Naked Gun sequel are Priscilla Presley as Jane, the woman who can melt a cheese sandwich from 20 paces.
Yep.
I've never heard anyone.
She was hotter in 2 than 1.
Yeah, she's hotter in 2.
Yeah.
She looks terrible in 3. I don't know what they did.
I think it's when she started getting too much Botox. She eventually got like motor oil in her face and messed her face up. Yes, George Kennedy as the intrepid Captain Ed Hocken, and O.J. Simpson, the man so famous a beverage is named after him, as Hard Luck Cop Nordberg. The gang's all here, including Weird Al, and so are the laughs. Like Drebin, you're gonna love it.
So the guy, here's a fun little side story related to Naked Gun. So the guy who played Ed, sorry, what's his name?
George Kennedy.
Okay, George.
Yeah.
So when there was a time during one of the WrestleManias, I don't know if you remember this, where Leslie Nielsen played Frank Drebin because they were trying to find where the Undertaker went. The Undertaker disappeared, right?
Do that exist?
Oh my God, Tony! I should have told you about this before. We could have talked about it. So there was
holy shit.
There was a time in wrestling where the Undertaker like disappeared, right?
Yeah.
And the bit was because they were doing a cross promotion for I believe the third movie. Frank Drebin was every like Monday Night Raw. Frank Drebin would be looking for the Undertaker. Actually, the skits are online, really funny skits. They're funny skits, right?
Yeah.
And Leslie Nielsen, they were going to pay him whatever money he wanted, right, to do these things. And he said, yeah, I'll do it. But he goes, under one condition. He goes, George, the guy who plays Ed, you have to hire him too, because George was having really bad money problems. And apparently they were such good friends in real life that Leslie Nielsen said, yeah, but you got to pay him, and you got to pay him well. I'll do it, but you got to pay him well. And then,
God, this is real. 1994.
Yeah,
I found it.
Holy shit.
So that lines up with the third Naked Gun.
Yeah. And he was on Patreon. We talked about the movie Uninvited, which is about the radioactive cat that throws up a different radioactive cat that eats people. George Kennedy's in that one. It's not a very good film. I mean, I've watched it 7 million times. But when he was doing movies like that in between Naked Guns, I'm like, oh yeah, he must have been hard up for cash.
He was. So apparently, I don't know. I think it was a gambling thing or some shit like that.
Probably, yeah.
But apparently, they were good, really, really like in real life, really good friends. And Leslie Nielsen like always helped try to take care of him. So he was, Ed would show up too in the skits. And by the way, after the show, Tony, check out the skits. You're gonna laugh because
I'm gonna look at all of them.
Honestly, the comedy is Naked Gun comedy. It's very good.
I love when WWE crosses over with film universes, because if WWE is one big continuity, it's in continuity with like the Samuel Jackson Shaft, Chucky, the Muppets, Pee Wee Herman.
Don't watch them now. Trust me. Do not watch them now, Tony. If you want to keep your channel, do not watch WWE.
Oh, I know. I am very well aware. I've tried to watch WWE stuff before. One thing I wanted to circle back to with Leslie Nielsen, I forgot like how much Airplane changed his entire career.
It really did.
Yeah, he was a serious actor. He was a serious actor.
But
he did sci-fi and shit.
Yeah, but that's why he was so good in this role, because he could play. If you were to put him in a serious, hard-boiled detective, he would have nailed it perfectly.
And another reason why we're going to talk about it later. I know, but Liam Neeson was also so good.
Yeah. But yeah, it really changed his career. I mean, he would do serious stuff once in a while after this. He was in
So,
Creep
do
Show, obviously. He
I
played
do
a
have to
serious
point
role.
out. I do have
Yeah.
to point out. This Naked Gun was the beginning of the ones where Drebin
Mm.
was had moments where he noticed the weird shit going on around him.
Yeah.
That scene that's later on, we're gonna get to it. I know when he's in like the depressing cafe. And he
I
catches her
love that
hands. He
cafe.
catches her hand. This is the scene that always, out of all the Naked Guns, stands out with me the most.
Free hands.
He catches her hands, and a third one slaps him. Fucking, and him looking like, what the wait? Is him noticing how weird that is?
Oh, I don't have the picture of the cafe. So yeah,
It's-
so they've broken up since then. And he's sitting in a cafe, but it's a cafe for depressed people. And it's just like shots of like
the Black Russian joke.
oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah. So
Is my favorite. That's Petsy. Yours is the hand one.
Yeah.
Mine is that joke as a kid. I didn't get it right away, and it had to be explained to me. But when it was so funny to me because first off, something a little strong, and then you have the bodybuilder.
bodybuilder. Oh, and second
then
time I
he
get a Black Russian.
And then he goes, "I'm a Black Russian," and the waiter just looks at the camera and goes,
No,
and it was just so funny.
you're not getting that. No, you're
Yeah.
not. No.
But I love that the bar is just full of like all the famous disasters in history.
Titanic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Titanic, the Hindenburg, and it's everyone who's depressed and they're all gonna kill themselves. And there's a waitress going around with like heroin and like pills and stuff.
Oh, all the paintings are disasters.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's hilarious, and I love that moment where he's gonna go talk to Jane, and he sits down, and he's talking to a guy instead. Oh, and then they have the piano guy play one of there's two songs that are their songs. In this movie, it's Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. The next movie,
the Witch is Dead.
The Witch
Yeah.
I was Tony
Yeah.
when I rewatched it.
That part
I
killed
was
me.
Marie and I were both howling. It was so fucking funny because it's just not that he sings it because the song is silly, but it's how he sang it. Ding dong, the Witch is dead. The Witch is-
The second one was 99 bottles.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, skipping ahead. I remember my grandfather crying laughing when she came out and went, "They're singing our song, 99 bottles of beer." But yeah, this one moves the action to Washington, DC. I love that Frank is being celebrated for killing 1,000 drug dealers, and then he's just like, actually, the last two I backed over, leaving my driveway. He's like, luckily they turned out to be drug dealers afterwards.
Yeah.
And this is one where they actually put the Bushes in it. We got George Bush Sr.
George Bush doesn't look like George Bush, but whoever does Barbara Bush looks exactly like her.
Poor Barbara Bush. They're just beating the shit out
Oh
of
my
her.
god, the lobster. The lobster, something I remember as a kid, remembering that scene, like with the fucking when he just grabs the big one.
Yeah.
Oh, when the lobster pinches her boob, and then he gets the piece of lemon
Yeah.
in the African lady.
The Mandelas. Those were the Mandelas.
Oh god, it was such a
Yeah, this one, the bad guy is all about trying to destroy the environment. He wants to stop a guy from telling people how bad electricity or whatever is, and he wants to stop the electric car from being made. That was like a big.
I love how many handicap jokes there were in that movie. That was really fun.
It really were with that one guy in the wheelchair. Yeah.
Oh,
they had
God. We'll get to the birthmark later.
The real one has a birthmark that looks like what it was the painting, something's mother.
Yeah.
I forget. So yeah, like I said, they move it to DC. I love when they're trying to tail one of the guys, and Nordberg just keeps being pulled underneath cars the entire time.
Oh my god.
He's underneath the van. They get to the one thing, he attaches to a bus. He's hitting everything in the road, and then it takes him all the way to Detroit.
Yeah.
There's some really good gags in this. I like when the one assassin's trying to kill Priscilla Presley, and he's sneaking into the bathroom, but he can't help but sing along
The
with
singing.
her.
Oh, so great.
Hector Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one they chase to the sex shop.
Yes, yes.
With the I name again something in that movie that stuck in my head forever. The dildo jackhammer.
Yeah.
Which was it was a joke that they reused because that joke was in Top Secret. Val Kilmer gives his manager this thing called like the anal enjoyer or something, and it's a jackhammer with like a fist on it.
Yeah. I did love when he's at the sex shop. He like talks about how gross it is, and the guy comes out. I was like, "Oh, hey, Mr. Trevor, we got that thing you ordered." He's like, "What? No, I don't know what you're talking about." But I love when he kills the assassin. He shoves like the hose through him, and you just hear him pop. Yeah. He's like, "What is that?" He's like, "Don't worry about it. You shouldn't go out there until they shampoo the carpet." Great sex scene, by the way, when it just cuts to images of things going into other things. To
classic, just so classic.
And one of the running gags I love in this is when he releases all the animals from the zoo. And just randomly throughout the film, it'll just cut to animals running around. And I love when his boss is just like, she's like, Washington is overrun with baboons. And he goes, "Isn't that the fault of the voter?"
Yeah.
I love how he like shits on Democrats at some point, but then he talks about how like we need Democrats. You see the Bushes like look awkwardly during his speech at the end. Yeah, what other gags? I'm trying to think of some other gags. What are some of the good ones you guys thought of? Or like some moments that stood out?
So this was the one that has the infamous shootout scene where they're an inch away from each other, and then when he runs out of bullets, throws the gun while Nordberg is piecing together a fucking like anti-aircraft artillery fucking vehicle.
It just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And I think was it you can tell me, was it the second or the third one where there was a bomb? Where
there's a bomb in this in the very beginning.
And all the bodies, there's like pieces of chalk drawing.
This is the I love it.
I love it. When he's at the wire.
That's a scene. That's another scene that I remember. Oh my God, when he was singing, "Were you swimming in raw sewage?" Yes, I love it.
I love it. And I love when they go, he's wearing a wire and they pull it off, and it's like a whole big recorder.
Yes,
it's making so much sound.
It's like reel to reel. It's so stupid. Oh my God. Is that the one where they go to the crime scene? Is that the one? I'm trying to remember because man, I forget it was this movie or the third because I watched it back to back. When they go to the crime scene and he goes, "Is your wife? Isn't your wife pregnant?" And he's like, and Ed's like, "Yeah." And if I ever find the guy
who did it, when I find the son of a bitch who did it, that was this one. That's the one.
That
was the funniest Ed moment. And if I ever find the guy who did it,
I will say, I didn't know that this was Weird Al until recently, because he's not
as a Clark Kent thing.
Yes, it is a Clark Kent thing, but no, because all the other ones he is Weird Al. So when he's just a random, I love that this is the introduction to them. It's just him holding them up until he hits them.
Yeah.
One thing I love in all four movies is that the police squad on the door, the words are always the wrong way. They're like opposite ways, and I think they change between scenes. They do reference a couple movies. They when the guy in the wheelchair gets flown out of the building, it looks like E.T. across the moon.
Yes.
But that's also like a funny gag where you don't even need to know
when they rub the birthmark off is funny.
The rubbing the birthmark when he doesn't know that
of Whistler's mother, Blade Boys.
But yeah, they so at one point they switch back to the regular guy, but Frank doesn't know, so he's beating the shit out of the real guy, thinking it's the imposter.
So good.
Oh, and I love how when they're showing when the imposter takes off his disguise the first time, he takes off the thing and he just has long flowing hair for no reason.
Yeah,
it's so stupid.
Wait, is this the one who leaves a microphone on and goes and pees?
That's the first one. Microphone.
That was the first. Yeah, the first one is when he goes into the camp.
I watched them literally all back to back and they meld together.
Oh,
I mean, technically, they all take place. It's like John Wick. They all take place a day later, one after the other.
I will say the first one also has a great gag where he's like, "I got a message from this guy." Bang, 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 bang. He's like, "Could you not shoot the gun when you talk?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love. So when he does break out the zoo, it's because he decides he's gonna man a tank, even though he doesn't know how to do it, and he's just crashing into everything.
So good.
But the zoo thing pays off so well at the very end, where Robert Goulier like falls off the building. You think that's how he's gonna die, and then he's totally fine. And he sits up, and then just a
Bounces to
lion.
safety.
Yeah, he bounces. I think forget if it's a lion or a tiger. It just
A
comes out
lion.
and mauls.
Lion.
Mauls him.
For some reason, that reminded me years later, Undercover Brother, where Chris Kattan's falling out of the helicopter and then a shark bites him right before he hits the water.
Yes. That was a good one.
Man,
But this one is just like on par with the first one, really. Like
It's better.
They knew exactly what they were doing. The formula was kind of figured out. Take some stuff from like some modern movies and just go with it. And
Here's the thing. One is very funny. One is hilarious from beginning to end. Fucking hilarious. Two is a literal laugh a minute.
Yes.
There like you feel like when you like one, there's a lot of gags. There's a lot of gags. This one this one compared to the first one is one where when you pause it, you can point out like 3 gags behind a gag.
Yeah.
They really started to.
The third one has my favorite Neudberg gag.
Yeah. These movies I will rewatch until like the day I die, because I'm pretty sure when I'm 90, I'll keep catching.
I just watched them, and talking about them makes me want to watch them again.
I know.
I feel like I can guess your favorite Nordberg gag, Royce. I feel like I can guess it.
Okay.
Yeah, can I guess?
Hold on.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, send it.
All right. I'll send it to you on Discord.
By the way, guys, I do see you guys are getting your super chats, and let us know what your favorite Naked Gun moment is.
There, I sent it.
And we'll read them at the end here. But yeah, Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear, solid sequel.
You got it?
He got it. Go ahead.